Debate once and for all. A new study proves how you should set your thermostat when you snooze. The one simple thing you can do to make work less stressful. And no, you're not imagining things. A lot of movies keep disappearing from Disney Plus, and it's not going to stop. 12 at 12 starts right now. 12 minutes, no commercials on TV and on the go on the 12 News app, Facebook, and YouTube. Hey guys, it's Rachel here. Let's get right to today's talker. Are UFO sightings worth investigating? Last year, there were more than 200 in Arizona. That, according to a center that tracks UFO activity. And these aren't on the outskirts. We're talking about sightings over Phoenix, Mesa, Glendale, and other big valley cities. Cast your vote right now at 12news.com/bullhorn or comment down below if you're watching on Facebook or YouTube. The results just minutes away. Topping our news here at noon, a tense and dangerous situation is brewing in the Middle East. As you may have heard, the U.S. has killed one of Iran's top military leaders, and Iran is promising to retaliate. Tracy is following developments from Washington.
Iranians are spilling into the streets mourning the death of their top military commander, Major General Qasem Soleimani, killed in a U.S. drone strike at the Baghdad airport.
He ordered the killing of hundreds of Americans.
Iran's Supreme Leader Ayatollah Khamenei is promising severe revenge and has already named Soleimani's deputy to replace him.
The consequences of this could be unbelievable.
The big concern in Washington this morning is the U.S. prepared for Iran's response. President Trump tweets Soleimani was directly and indirectly responsible for the death of millions of people, adding he should have been taken out many years ago. Republican Senator Lindsey Graham says he was briefed in advance.
They're going to come after us with a vengeance if we do not reset the table pretty quickly.
Hundreds more U.S. troops have been sent in. This airstrike came after 2 days of violent protests at the U.S. Embassy in Iraq by pro-Iranian demonstrators and after Iranian militias targeted U.S. troops.
There was, in fact, an imminent attack taking place. The American people should know that this was an intelligence-based assessment that drove this.
Iraq's president tells NBC News the situation in Iraq is fragile, very precarious, and dangerous. He's urging calm. In a statement, House Speaker Nancy Pelosi says this airstrike risks provoking further dangerous escalation of violence and was done without consulting Congress. The State Department announced this morning the U.S. Embassy in Iraq is suspending operations for now and urging all Americans to get out. Tracy Potts, NBC News, Washington.
Thanks, Tracy. Hashtag most clicked. Here are the stories piquing everyone's interest right now. At number one, a Texas man who disappeared at the Grand Canyon almost 2 weeks ago has been found. Park rangers airlifted Martin O'Connor from the New Hands Trail yesterday. O'Connor was last seen December 22nd and was out on his own for 11 days in freezing cold temperatures. Rangers say he's currently undergoing a medical evaluation. Our number two story, a civil lawsuit has been filed by the family of the woman who gave birth at Hacienda Healthcare a year ago. In that new lawsuit, attorneys for the family claim the woman may have been abused at that facility back in 2002. That's more than a decade before a nurse there is accused of raping the woman and getting her pregnant. And at number three, a Tempe police officer who shot and killed a 14-year-old almost a year ago will get his retirement benefits. The Police Public Safety Board recently voting to award Officer Joseph Hain early accidental retirement benefits. Hain shot and killed Antonio Arce after responding to the scene of a theft. The teen was thought to be armed with a weapon at the time, but it turned out to be an airsoft gun. Checking your pulse on health, a new study on sleep temperature has a lot of people talking. If you crank up the AC while you're snoozing, you're doing it right. A study found people who sleep better and longer in 61-degree temperatures versus 75. Experts say it's because your body undergoes changes overnight, like a drop in blood sugar and heart rate, and that's harder to do in a warm bedroom. Pharmacies may not be giving customers the correct information on how to get rid of unused medication. Researchers called nearly 900 pharmacies in California pretending to ask for advice, and less than half of pharmacies provided correct disposal details. The FDA says antibiotics should be mixed with a substance that can't be eaten like dirt from your yard or thrown out into a sealed container. More dangerous drugs like opioids should be flushed down the toilets. And if you're constantly stressed out at work, you may want to get a plant. Yeah, it's that simple. Japanese researchers looked at the psychological and physiological stress levels of 63 office workers. They were all asked to take a 3-minute break at their desk when they felt stressed out. Their anxiety levels dropped significantly when they had a small plant near their computer. Checking money lines, Disney Plus users are noticing the streaming service is pulling movies from its library. Flicks like Dr. Dolittle, Home Alone, and Sandlot are disappearing already. Users say it's a pretty unpleasant surprise, no doubt. Don't take Sandlot, come on. As Disney is not following in Netflix's footsteps as to let people know so that they can last-minute binge if they want to. All right, let's turn things over to Jen with the forecast 411 for our Friday afternoon and, of course, the weekend ahead.
Our 12 News weather watchers have some of the best photos. How about this cotton candy pink sky from Dave Carter? You can see snowy Pine Mountain off in the distance. And hey, if you missed some of the Christmas or holiday events going on around the valley, there's still more this weekend. How about in Phoenix, Lights of the World going on tomorrow night, as well as World of Illumination in Tempe. You can expect 60s for those. Downtown Mesa during the day, this is just a regular event for a Saturday. Downtown Mesa Fest from 10 to 4, about 68 degrees for that with sunshine, and then Christmas at Schnepp Farms in the 60s in Queen Creek, and Glendale glitters as well. So gorgeous clear skies tonight, down to the 40s. Check out the meteor shower, 2 a.m. till dawn. Some of the best viewing, upper 30s in Sedona, 20s in Flagstaff. Tomorrow, jumping into the low 70s in Phoenix. It is just going to be beautiful. 65 for your Friday high, 71 for Sunday. We keep skies sunny and clear, warmer above average through Tuesday before cooling down by Wednesday.
All right, thanks, Jen. You know, it's not a holiday, but the Waste Management Phoenix Open is just 24 days away, so we're looking forward to good weather there, too. In other news this afternoon, if you've been left with a pile of boxes from all that online shopping, you can give those boxes a second life, and all for a good cause. Fill the boxes with gently used items you'd like to donate, then head over to givebackbox.com and print a prepaid shipping label to send that box to partner charities like Goodwill Industries. Give Back Box partnered with various organizations that'll receive those boxes, collect your donation, and recycle the boxes too. How about this? A member of the Today Show has welcomed a new member into the family. Take a look, so sweet. Today Show meteorologist and third hour co-host Dylan Dreyer and her husband welcomed baby Oliver George into the world. He was born Thursday morning at 9:13 a.m., weighing in at 7 pounds, 2 ounces, just a little guy, and measuring 19 inches. Mother and little Ollie are doing quite well. The Marvel movie universe is expanding, and not just by adding new movies and TV shows. This week, Marvel Studios president Kevin Feige announced plans to introduce a transgender character. Feige did not name the character or specify which movie would include the new addition. He did say it is a movie the studio is currently shooting. He's overseen the release of 23 Marvel movies, so he knows what he's doing, beginning with Iron Man back in 2008. Gosh, can you believe it's been that long? He points out one of Marvel's goals is to be diverse and inclusive in all forms. A New York doctor is suing Apple, claiming the company used his technology in the Apple Watch. Whoopsie. Joseph Wiesel says he invented a method and a device for detecting an irregular heartbeat that records each and everything that's going on with that particular user, and that was a patent back in 2006. He claims when he contacted Apple in 2017, the company refused to negotiate in good faith with him, so he's now asking the court to stop Apple from using his invention without his permission, and of course, to pay him royalties. Time now for A to Z60, where we celebrate the people, places, and things that make the Valley so awesome in just 60 seconds. Earn while you learn. Trisha takes us to a Phoenix bakery cafe that's doing something no one else is in Arizona.
Here at Essence Bakery Cafe, it's easy to see this isn't your typical bakery, but the head chef and owner, Eugenia, is teaching the next generation of pastry chefs how to be superstars in the kitchen.
I have the state's first apprenticeship program, so instead of spending a lot of money to go to school, they are going to be baking here for 2 years, and after 2 years, they will have a certified apprenticeship program. They're going to learn how to make croissants, cookies, French macaroons. These are some of our young clients right here. They like the macaroons. This is where We prepare all these wonderful cookies. Charlize is making chocolate croissants. This croissant is what I learned in Paris.
Layer it.
And then over here we have Valerie.
There you go.
She's filling these cookie tins.
I just love decorating. Nice job.
She's very talented.
These holiday tins are going quickly. They're selling out. Each one's complete with 8 different kinds of cookies. And that's your A to Z 60.
Back to today's talker. Are UFO sightings worth investigating? A little swing in numbers here. Last year, there were more than 200 UFO sightings in Arizona. That, according to a center that tracks UFO activity. And these aren't in the outskirts. We're talking about sightings over Phoenix, Mesa, Glendale, and other big valley cities. So we asked you, are these UFO sightings worth investigating? And a big chunk of you are swinging the vote here. Now only 54% of you saying yes, the other 46% saying no. But you can keep voting on 12news.com/bullhorn. And those of you watching on Facebook and YouTube, go ahead and comment down below. Time now for the look ahead at the stories you'll be talking about a little later today. Everyone knows pop-up ads are so annoying, but are they also invading our privacy? Ad companies tracking your every move, the steps you can take to secure your private information on 12 News first at 4:30. And that's your 12 at 12, the facts on everything you need to know in just 12 minutes. No commercials. We're always on, anywhere, anytime on 12news.com, the 12 News app, and social media as well. We'll see you all again very soon. And don't change the channel. Arizona Midday is up next. Let's check in with Destry for a sneak peek.
Coming up on Arizona Midday, you know what? It's Friday, so we're going to kick things off with free